Function of OSI and TCP/IP layer. Function of OSI, OSI and TCP/IPC, TCP/IP layer. OSI reference model. OSI reference model. The OSI model is based on a proposal development by the International Standard Organization ISO as a first step toward in international standardization of the various protocol. day and Day and Jermiman 1983 full stop. The model is called OSI. Model is called OSI. Model is called OSI. Model is called OSI. OSI Open System Interconnection Reference Model because it deal with connecting open system, that is system that are open for communication with other system. Full stop. The OSI model has a 7 layer. The OSI model has 7 layer. Full stop. The principles that were applied to arrive at the 7 layer are number 1. A layer should be created where a different level of abstraction is needed. Different level of abstraction is needed. एक क्या था? A layer should be created where a different level of abstraction is needed. Different level of abstraction is needed. 2. Each layer should perform a well-defined function. Each layer should perform a well-defined function. 3. Function of the each layer should be chosen according to the International Standardization Protocol. 4. The layer boundary should be chosen to minimize the information flow across the interface. The layer boundary should be chosen to minimize the information flow across the interface. 5. The number of layers should be large enough that distracting function need not be thrown together in the same layer out of necessity, and small enough that the architecture does not become uniwidely 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 open system interconnection. OSI reference model. हो गया. एप्लीकेशन लेयर, प्रेजेंटेशन लेयर, सेशन लेयर, ट्रांसपोर्ट लेयर, नेटवर्क लेयर, डाटा लिंक लेयर और फिजिकल लेयर. कम्युनिकेशन फिजिकल लेयर, डाटा लिंक लेयर, नेटवर्क लेयर. कम्युनिकेशन सबसेट बाउंड्री यानी कि फिजिकल डाटा लिंक नेटवर्क लेयर. फिजिकल लेयर होगी बिट, डाटा लिंक लेयर फ्रेम, नेटवर्क लेयर पैकेट, ट्रांसपोर्ट लेयर सेशन, प्रेजेंटेशन लेयर और एप्लीकेशन लेयर यानी कि राउटर प्रोटोकॉल. ये है स्ट्रक्चर है ये OSI ओपन सिस्टम इंटरकनेक्शन रेफरेंस मॉडल. उसके बाद फिजिकल लेयर इज द बॉटम लेयर ऑफ द OSI मॉडल. फिजिकल लेयर इज द बॉटम लेयर ऑफ द OSI मॉडल. इसकी ट्रिक क्या थी? मेरे प्यारे सचिन तेंदुलकर ने दूध पिया. मेरे प्यारे अपने प्यारे सचिन तेंदुलकर ने दूध पिया। दूध पिया ये ट्रिक थी एक तो इसकी। अपने प्यारे सचिन तेंदुलकर ने दूध पिया। और एक दूसरी ट्रिक थी अपने अपने प्यारे सचिन तेंदुलकर ने दूध पिया। अपने प्यारे सचिन तेंदुलकर ने दूध पिया। फिजिकल लेयर, फिजिकल लेयर इज द बॉटम लेयर ऑफ द OSI मॉडल एंड इट इज responsible for transmission of bit, responsible for transmission of bit stream from one node to another, one node to another. Physical layer, physical layer is the bottom layer of the OSI model. Physical layer, physical layer is the bottom layer of the OSI model, OSI model, and it is responsible for transmission of bit stream from one node to another. Full stop. It accept frame of data from the upper layer, data link layer, and transmit data serially, transmit data serially one bit at a time. Full stop. The physical layer is responsible for transmitting and receiving data to and from the physical medium, from the physical medium. Full stop. Similarly, it passed to the data link layer. Any data received, any data received from the physical medium, any data received from the physical medium. Full stop. It involve the parameter as signal, voltage, and bit duration. Full stop. The design issue here largely deal with mechanism, electrical and procedural interface to establish, maintain, and deactivate the physical layer. Deactivate the physical layer. Data link layer. Data link layer send frame from the network layer to the physical layer. Full stop. The data link layer provide the reliable of data across the physical link. Full stop. It send block of data. It send block of data frame with the necessary synchronization, error control, and flow control. Full stop. On the receiving end, it package raw bits from physical layer into data frame. Full stop. A data frame is recognize logical structure in which data is placed. Data link layer provide error free transfer of data frame from one computer to another, computer through a physical layer. When the data link layer send a frame, when the data link layer send a frame, it wait for in a acknowledgement from the receiver. Full stop. The receiver data link layer detect any problem with the frame that may occur during the transmission. Full stop. Frame that are not acknowledged over frame that are damaged during transmission are retransmitted. Two things must be happen for guaranteed delivery to be occur. Two things must happen for guaranteed delivery to be occur. One, in destination node must verify the integrity of the content of frame. Integrity of the frame. The detection node must verify the integrity of the content of frames. 2. The originate node must receive in acknowledgement for each frame received by the destination node. The data link layer is reliable. Data link layer is reliable for detecting and correcting any error resulting in frame not reaching the destination or become damaged and unusable during the transmit. Network layer. The network layer provide upper layer with independent from the data transmission and such switching technique used to connect system. It is responsible for routing of data unit, in accounting extra. It establishes network connection and it is responsible for stabilizing the route to be used between the originating and destination node. Originating and destination node, the network layer is responsible for stabilizing the connection to the node identified in the packet, full stop. Since the responsibility for ensuring reliability of the delivery is handled by the upper layer. The network layer transmit the data and neither check implement implement nor implement error recovery. The network layer also take care of the traffic problem on the network, such as packet switching, routing, and controlling conjunction of data. Transport layer transport layer, the basic function of the transport layer is to be accept data from session layer, split it by into smaller unit it required, and pass these to the network layer and ensure that the piece all arriving correctly at the other end correctly at the other end th- correctly at the other hand. Full stop. This thus in other word the transfer layer provide reliable, trans, transparent transfer of data between endpoint and provide end-to-end error recovery and flow control. Full stop. It provide reliable virtual circuit for upper layer and sequencing of packet data packet when data packet are when data packet are exchanged between the node when data packet are exchanged between the node. It is possible that the underlying network may not be able to handle large packet from the application layer and need to be fragmented and transmitted. Full stop. It is also possible that of the packet may reach the destination in different order while transferring the network. Full stop. At the receiving node, these fragments need to be assembled into the proper sequence Full stop. The transport layer provide this service and ensure the reliability of the packet. Session layer session layer provide the control structure for communication between application. It establish, manage, and terminate connection between co-cooperative co-cooperating co-cooperating application. It manage flow between two node and determine whether communication is unidirectional or bit bidirectional, unidirectional or bidirectional. Full stop. It ensure one request is completed before the another start on. नंबर एक, नेम रिकग्नाइजेशन. नंबर दो, सिक्योरिटी रिक्वायर्ड टू कम्युनिकेट ओवर द नेटवर्क हो गया. कम्युनिकेट ओवर द नेटवर्क. प्रेजेंटेशन लेयर परफॉर्म जर्नली यूजफुल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन on data, provide a standardized application interface and to common communication service provide common communication service हो गया. In cryptography, it is frequently required for privacy and authentication. Application layer, it is the topmost layer in open system interconnection. It is the topmost layer in open system interconnection model and provide the interface between the application and network. Application layer provide service to the user of the OSI environment. Example: transaction server, file transfer protocol, email और network हो गया. ईमेल और नेटवर्क मैनेजमेंट, ईमेल एंड नेटवर्क मैनेजमेंट हो गया। नेटवर्क मैनेजमेंट